Imagine a vast jungle, with tall trees reaching out to the skies, their leaves rustling with every breeze that passes through. Now envision your brand as a chirpy little bird in this expansive jungle, trying to sing its unique tune amidst the cacophony of sounds from other creatures. It's a beautiful tune, but it's getting lost in the uproar from the mainstream social platforms where every brand is vying for attention. The melody is sweet, but it needs a quieter spot, a place where it can echo through the stillness and reach the ears of those who appreciate its unique rhythm. Now, meet John. John owns a snug little cafe in the heart of the city, a haven for those who adore the comforting aroma of fresh coffee and the homely taste of freshly baked muffins. But in the din of the bustling city and the constant chatter on the mainstream social media platforms, his delightful little haven remains shrouded in obscurity, a treasure awaiting discovery. Now, let's shift the lens to a playground, a simpler, less crowded, and more intimate space where your brand can frolic freely. Get noticed, and form a close-knit circle of admirers who not only hear its tune but hum along with it. This playground is what we refer to as the lesser-known social media platform's unexplored realms, brimming with potential for brands willing to venture off the beaten path. Today on Millionaire Ventures Online, we're embarking on a quest to discover these untouched playgrounds. We'll unravel the mysteries of unconventional social platforms where your brand can bask in the spotlight, away from the shadows of the giant trees of mainstream platforms. It's all about finding that sweet spot where your brand's tune resonates through the silence, reaches the right ears, and creates a harmony that echoes far and wide. So as we prep for this exploration, tighten your seatbelts, for we're about to dive into an adventure that could turn the tide for your brand, making its melody a cherished anthem among a growing tribe of admirers. The quest for resonance begins here, and who knows, by the end of this journey, your brand could be the new tune that the world hums to. Unveiling the hidden platforms. In the bustling city of social media, there are bustling squares where everyone gathers, like Facebook and Instagram. But there are also quaint little alleys waiting to be discovered. These lesser-trodden paths hold a charm of their own, a promise of a cozy nook where your brand can strike a heartfelt conversation with passers-by. Let's take a leisurely stroll down these alleys and see what treasures we can unearth for brand growth. TikTok. Think of TikTok as a lively street performers corner in our city of social media. It's a place where you can put up a little stage and perform your heart out. Now, you don't have to do flips or juggle to catch attention. Your brand story can be the star of the show. Imagine making a short, snappy video showing how your product works or sharing tips related to your services. For instance, if John, our cafe owner, were to hop onto TikTok, he could share quick behind-the-scenes videos of baking muffins or brewing coffee. The aroma won't come through, but the warmth and love surely will. A little creativity, a dash of fun, and your brand could have a growing crowd gathering around, eagerly waiting for the next act. Pinterest. Now, sauntering over to Pinterest, think of it as a serene art gallery nestled in our social media city. It's where images narrate stories, and colors sketch emotions. Pinterest is where your brand can create a visual saga, weaving tales through images. If you've got products, showcase them in a way that tells a story, perhaps the journey of how they came to be. If it's a service, a collage of before and after pictures or related infographics could do the talking. For instance, John could create boards showing the journey from fresh beans to the perfect cup of coffee or share pictures of happy customers enjoying their muffin moments. A well-curated board on Pinterest could become a visual journey, enticing visitors to stop by, gaze, and get lost in what your brand has to offer. With each pin, you're not just showcasing a product or a service. You're inviting them into a visual narrative that resonates with their aspirations and inspirations. Reddit. Reddit is like a big gathering of clubs where each club has its own favorite topic. It's a place where you can find people chatting about almost anything under the sun. Now, think of your brand as a new friend who walks into a club that loves talking about things you offer. But remember, nobody likes a friend who only talks about what they sell. Instead, be the friend who shares fun facts, answers questions, and joins in the chatter. For example, if John joined a coffee lovers club on Reddit, he could share his secret muffin recipe or tips on brewing the perfect cup. Over time, as people get to know and trust John, they'll be curious to visit his cafe and taste his delicious offerings. Reddit is about being genuine, sharing your knowledge, and slowly but surely, your brand too will find buddies who appreciate and support what you do. LinkedIn. Imagine a big, formal get-together where professionals meet and share ideas. That's LinkedIn for you. It's not the place for casual chats, but a space where serious talks happen. Your brand can dress up smartly, share its achievements, and engage in meaningful discussions. LinkedIn is like a business meeting where making the right impression could lead to handshakes and partnerships. For instance, John could share stories of how his cafe adapted to serve customers better during challenging times, or post about a successful community event he hosted. People on LinkedIn value professionalism and growth, and with the right narrative, your brand could find collaborators, supporters, and a network that appreciates the journey and the vision your brand holds. Nextdoor. Nextdoor is like a friendly neighborhood gathering online. It's where locals share news, recommendations, and help each other out. It's the digital park where your brand can become the friendly face from next door. If John joins Nextdoor, he can share updates about his cafe's new muffin flavors or special discounts for neighbors. Over time, as people interact and share experiences, John's cafe could become the go-to spot for locals. It's about being the friendly local brand that cares, shares, and grows with the community. Nextdoor allows your brand to plant its roots in the local soil. Water it with genuine engagement and watch as locals come over, not just as customers, but as neighbors and friends. Implementing the strategy. Launching your brand on new social media platforms is like going on an exciting treasure hunt. You need a map, strategy, a creative mind, creativity, and a friendly approach to meeting new people, engagement. First, create profiles that tell a clear and fun story about your brand. It's like setting up a colorful tent at a fair where people can spot you easily. Your post should be like friendly chats or cool shows that catch the eye and make people want to stop by and join in. Each platform is like a different fair with its own kind of crowd. For example, on TikTok, you could create a fun video showing a day at your shop. And on Pinterest, share beautiful photos of your products. Remember, it's not about shouting out loud. It's about being friendly, interesting, and helpful. It's about making friends who appreciate and support what you do. And friends, the journey is always more fun with fellow explorers. So, hit that subscribe button to join us on Millionaire Ventures Online as we uncover more maps to treasures in the digital world. Your exciting journey towards discovering new lands of success begins now. Let's journey back to our friend John for a moment. By daring to step into new social media spots, John found a bunch of folks who fell in love with his coffee and muffins. His quaint little cafe, which once sat quietly tucked away in a corner, blossomed into a lively hub bubbling with cheerful faces. It's no longer a hidden gem, it's now a favorite haunt for many, all thanks to John's adventurous spirit to explore the lesser-trodden paths. Now, it's your turn to embrace this adventurous spirit. With a sprinkle of courage, a dash of excitement, and the unique story of your brand, step into these fresh territories. Remember, each day unfurls a canvas of new opportunities, waiting for your colors to blend in. Your brand's melody, which might have been lost in the loud chatter of mainstream platforms, can now find a quiet corner to echo and find ears that appreciate its tune. And remember, the journey towards discovering these unexplored avenues is always more exhilarating with fellow explorers. So, hit that subscribe button and join us on Millionaire Ventures Online as we unveil more maps leading to hidden treasures in the digital realm.